Hello everybody, this is Chris McClellan, the JOYConnector, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome first timers to my channel. This is your Tuesday post of a little weekly guidance and bringing in the angel cards. This week we're using the Ask the Angels. I love this deck. This is Melanie back there. I got this one this year. It's good. And I think I'm going to do a little breathing work with us today too, because what feels important today is that we check in here. The more things feel chaotic out there, the more we see a reflection of our own division from ourselves, with each other, in the country, around the world, blaming each other, fighting with each other, isolating from each other. That's always my sign of like, I need to go inside, because if I'm blaming you, I'm actually abusing you, right? That's what we talked about last week. So what's going on with me? What's my practices there? And what I've been finding is, lately, my anxiety, if I start to feel the sense of like needing or panic, if it feels panicky, not like I'm moving into something good, like when I exercise my body or I need to be in the sunshine, when I need to use my voice, that's all kind of that good, gentle, easy moving into the sunshine, feeling it on my face, it feels good. But when I feel that needy tension, I gotta grab for something, technology, food, some other addiction, substance, person, that's when I know, oh, there's a feeling in here I'm trying to avoid. So let's go in there, because what I need is not out there. It's going to be a quick fix that just drags me deeper into a hole. What I need is to go in here, check in with myself, serve myself, support myself, listen to myself, breathe with myself. So let's give it a try, shall we? Let's do this together. Wherever you are, unless you're in the car and you're driving, wherever you are, close your eyes. That's your first step. Then feel into your seat, right? So take a seat if you're standing. Feel into your seat with your sits bones. Feel your feet on the floor, connected to the earth. Check in with your senses. What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you notice? Swallow. Place your tongue just behind the top two front teeth at the roof of your mouth. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. This time roll your shoulders up as you inhale. And now down your back as you exhale. Let's do that one more time. Deepest breath yet. Inhale. Exhale. And now I want you to just tap onto your chest a little bit, just above your heart, just at the center of your chest. Just feel all around that collarbone area, around the throat. And now place one hand on your heart and one hand over that hand. And feel into your heartbeat. Just breathe and feel into your heartbeat. You're in this body at this moment with these feelings in this experience for a reason. For your benefit, for your value. And now if it feels good to you, keep your hands on your heart. But otherwise, you can take your hands off your heart and just rest them palm in palm in your lap. And again, take in the sounds around you. Do a little scan of your body, your internal vision. Just turn that light on, that internal sight. And just what do you observe with yourself? A heaviness around your heart? tightness in the throat, tension around the jaw or the top of the head, tightness in the elbows, the wrists, the joints, the knees, the hips, ankles and toes, fingers. Maybe a pounding of the heart, a sensation in the belly. Just notice what's going on for you. And then in the silence, aside from my dog, come here, Paula. He wants to meditate too. Take in all those sounds, including the dog sounds. It's all okay. It's part of life, and you're living life today. In the sound of your own heartbeat, in the silence of your own body, which has its own sounds, ask yourself, what am I learning in this moment? Why am I feeling these feelings? What are they here to teach me? The feelings I've been running from, the feelings I avoid, the feelings that are scaring me, feelings I don't want to have. What am I telling myself? What am I learning from these feelings? Just sit there for a moment with yourself. It'll come pretty quickly if you're listening. And now as you sit with that feeling, and you invite it in. You don't run away from it. You don't push it away. But you invite it in and say, okay, you can have a seat here with me. I'm ready to receive what you're here to teach me. Take the benefit of that lesson and sit with that benefit for a minute. If you're feeling grief and loss, maybe you're learning that we're all always connected, even as we grow and change and move and shift. And as we move forward in life, we're gaining with every experience. There's nothing really lost. Or in the letting go of what we feel like is control and a sure future. We love to predict what we think the future is going to be. Or in hanging on to the hurts of the past, what are we gaining from that? Lack of responsibility for ourselves, an excuse to stay. As we let go of the past, and let go of our idea of what needs to happen in the future, we're in this perfect present moment with ourselves, where everything's possible, where everything is connected. And in that connection, if what you fear and what you're feeling is this rejection or loss or abandonment or grief, and you sit with it, and you sit with yourself, holding yourself, you make that silent promise that you're never going to abandon you again, unless you avoid this feeling, these feelings. As long as you're there with you, listening, learning, accepting, releasing, you're not abandoned. You've got you, always, through everything. So make that silent promise to yourself. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to be with this. And as you gain the benefit of the lesson of these feelings, you get to let go. You get to let go of the feelings. Maybe loss has served its purpose for you. Maybe the fear of abandonment or the fear of rejection, or the actual rejection that you feel, that you sense, has served its purpose for you, and you can now let it go. Thank it as it leaves. Usher it to the door. And now imagine yourself in this stillness, in the peace of what you now know to be true, the real truth and wisdom of who you are. You're never alone. You never have to leave yourself. And therefore, you're not going to reject yourself anymore. You're going to stay with the feeling until it served its purpose, and then you let go. And then, my friend, we are free. That's the freedom we're seeking. That's what we seek when we run away. Freedom. The only way to get it is to feel those feelings, gain the wisdom and knowledge they're here to teach you, and then let them go. Thank them, show them the door, and walk away. All the feelings are the same. There aren't good ones and bad ones. They're all here to teach us something, right? Thanks for doing that with me, my friends. Our angel card for today is balance. Balance. And it's from Angel Guide Orion. Balance. That's what this is all about, my friend. Feeling all the feelings. Gaining all the wisdom, all the knowledge that life is here to bring us. We don't gain from just the happy times. And we don't gain solely from the dark times either. It's from the balance of bringing the light, like we just did, into that darkness. We just brought our light into the darkness. And now we're no longer held back or afraid or run rampant by our feelings. We get to own them, manage it, process it, and let it go. All right, so that's what we got for today, my friends. Be with you, stay with you, come back to you. Come back to you. That's what you're longing for. It's not in the refrigerator. It's not in sex. It's not in another person. It's not in the validation of your job or in a high bank account or in a particular sized body or what you see in the mirror at all. It's in those small moments where you decide to stay with you and learn the lesson and gain the benefit and let go into this perfect moment. Sending you all lots of love. Thanks for joining my channel, subscribing to my channel. Click the red button below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe and the little bell, and you'll be notified of when I post new videos for you. We got a lot more coming up in 2021, so stay tuned for that. And you can always join me too on my socials, Instagram under JOYConnector, and you can find me on Facebook under JOYConnector and Chris McClellan as well. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you next week.